It's time to Balatro again. New run. Checkered deck, red stake. Always play the first small blind to see the first shot. Split right down the middle. 3, 4, 5, 6. No luck. I'm gonna discard spades. Well, actually, it makes more sense to discard the hearts because they're lower value. And there's me thinking ahead. Hopefully this is enough. It might be close. Okay, very close. Maximum value. Hitting Supernova early with flushes isn't too bad. I'm not sure. I mean, this is the deck to commit with flushes. All club cards debuffed is not one of our suits, so it doesn't matter. I think it is Supernova, and we just go flush build. At least to start. Usually I'd be more inclined to gamble and go for the Buffoon pack early, but I think I'm just gonna get this. And keep the higher value hearts. That 2 malt takes us over. I was thinking about it yesterday. Square Joker is kind of just like Chip Supernova, but for some reason I just hate it so much more. Supernova's just, it calls to me in comparison. I think it's because in the end of the day, you can get malt malters, but you can't get chip malters. So that's how it all comes together. We don't really have a preference. I could start getting rid of small numbers, but I'd rather just take 2 tarot. And we ended up getting the spade anyway, the spade converter. I'll use judgment and see if I can save on a Buffoon pack. Okay, yeah, we can. Banner's really good. Can't get overstock, but that's how the cookie crumbles. I could sell this and buy this undiscovered blind skipping Joker. I don't know how much I'm going to skip blinds, so I think we just play it out. And with the extra chips, this should be easy. Two common Jokers carrying us early game. Constellation for $9? Yes, please. I still haven't ever gotten this, but I see the value. With hologram, it's really good. I don't know if there's a Joker that malts based on how many stone cards you have. But I like the idea of it, eventually. 2 from 4 Jokers, 2 from 4 Jokers. I mean, if I knew these were coming up, I would have got the skipping malter. Play only 1 hand type this round. That's fine, I was only planning on playing flushes. And with Supernova, I think it just makes more sense to always play it out. I'm afraid to start converting to spades, but I guess I shouldn't be. If we get that boss blind, we get that boss blind. The one that disables spades. That would be tragic. Every time you use a planet card. Okay. This is really good for the economy since we're winning in 1 most often. Could also save up for the paintbrush though. I love the extra hand size. Well, if I buy this, it should pay for itself if we win in 1 anyway. So I am going to get it. And that puts me out of range of those 2, sadly. And we do have to go for the discard, which is also sad. Hopefully we win in 1. Looking good. And I was saving for the paintbrush, so I'm gonna go for the paintbrush. It just gives us more of a chance to get the flushes early. And there it goes. I like to think paintbrush was what directly led to this. Alrighty. I think another reason Supernova is kind of good is because Malt is just better early game. You have way more chips early. And malting them is just so strong. Well, time to start stacking our Constellation, I guess. I should have got the Jumbo Arcana packs first, actually. But it's fine. I'm going to use Emperor again instead of just Judgment. Wheel of Fortune on these. I mean, technically, if we just keep leveling up Flush, I feel like we could win with just these 4 Jokers. So I'm going to use Wheel. And then this is 6 Malt, and it's just going to keep getting better. I think we take it. What's the boss blind? I don't even look. Diamonds debuffed. We're getting really lucky with that. None of the suits we care about. I'm going to turn a heart card into glass next time we play a heart flush, just because I wouldn't mind if it got destroyed since we've already leaned slightly into spades. I think it's time to start buying Celestial packs. Go with our game plan. And I'll turn this glass, like I said. And I'm going to save this for when the time comes. Yeah, we're already getting 11k. And it's just going to keep getting better with Supernova and Fortune Teller. I think this is going to be a quick one. Foil, holographic, and polychrome cards appear 2 times more often. This is... I never actually read this. Does this just mean cards? Like, not jokers? Or does it include jokers? Huh. I'll find out someday. And I love lucky cards, so I'm just going to keep buying those. I suppose I'll hone for fun. I know I'm not saving up my money really at all, but Blade Gratification is doing good work for us. I think this is the hand to use world. It'll get us around 15,000 points? 10,000? Okay, I underestimated. Foil, holographic, and polychrome cards appear 4 times more often. Well, that's why I bought it. Guess I'll snag that. And we keep stacking. Lucky Queen, hear my plea. Okay, thanks for nothing. Flushes plus 80 chips. We're already getting 90 for banner most often, so it'd be a downgrade if I got rid of that. Delayed gratifications are economy. And it also has 50 chips. Turn the king into a wild card, sure. 1 in 7 cards getting drawn face down is fine. Again, we just keep playing. No skipping. Okay, we're getting 11,000 on average. Oh, there's the skip joker showing up again. Mega Arcana Pack is good value, but I'm gonna... Or... What is Arcana Pack? I'll do it first for economy. Hermit. Yes, please. And then more spades. I suppose I'll turn 2 into spades. Or more lucky cards. We're getting max value that way. I just can't bring myself to be inefficient with the spade card, you know? But I'm happy to be stacking up Fortune Teller. And then I think this is a fool angle to get double stack on Fortune Teller and then just more lucky cards. 2 undiscovered jokers is interesting. Each played 8. Doesn't this just have 4? Yeah, it does. Just start skipping. I'll discover these eventually. I think I'd rather just take the blessings we've already gotten and roll with them. Okay. Apparently I'm a lucky boy right now. Drawing none discard face down was pretty good. My lucky cards will trigger eventually. $19, that's good. Red card, ooh. That's interesting. Foil red card, it looks sick. More malt, how's our supernova looking? We're at 12 already. I mean, this would just be better if we skipped our first pack. We'll think about it. Clubs. Probably not going to use that. What's the boss blind? No repeat hand types this round. Okay. That's interesting, because flushes are kind of what we're depending on. I love the red card. And our economy is doing well at this point. So I'm gonna get it. It's too good. We didn't get a flush. But we use it to upgrade anyway, so I guess full house isn't out of the question. Straight's not out of the question. Let's just do full house. With the death card, it's more likely that we can get that going. And I love that voucher, so I'm gonna get it every time. $33 for the skip is interesting. But no. I'm gonna save this for the boss blind. $14K. Oh my goodness. All the undiscovered jokers are coming out. 0.75 malt for every glass card that's destroyed. We have 1 glass card in our deck so far. I'm gonna open the spectral pack and then try to use the death card. Red seal on a king sounds good. But if I do that, it would make me feel bad to duplicate it before I get the red seal on it. Purple seals are cool. Put it on a heart, I guess. I think I'm gonna do that. Put it on a... Change the 9. Left card and the right card. And then put the purple seal on the 4. Buy and use. I mean, we already got this run in the bag. I'm not gonna mess it up just to try to go glass. If I would have gotten like 2 glass tarots, maybe. Okay, we got the red flush, which isn't going to be as good. We don't need to save discards, though, anymore, because we lost delayed gratification. I also got to think about leveling up a red card. I almost forgot about it. I just want the lucky cards to trigger once in my life. I think I've played 7 now, and I haven't gotten anything. Crazy. Also, us not getting that in 1 is slightly concerning. But only slightly. We're still leveling up Supernova. Okay, this is good. We can skip this one for Malt. Probably skip this one. Yeah. Buy and use. We're on the boss plan now, 22k. I think I will save my money. I think Supernova not activating isn't going to be that big a deal. So start with a pretty decent flush, and I'll throw the steel card in there too, alongside the extra malt. Keep our 2s, just in case we can get a full house out of them later. Still no lucky trigger. Grr. Okay, we got in 1. Apparently getting the extra malt from everything was enough. Another undiscovered one. I feel like I'm more inclined to try new jokers if I get them before Ante 2. But after Ante 2, I just live in fear. And it's embarrassing, honestly. No flush is sad. What's the boss blind? Playing a flush sets money to 0. Okay, they're really trying to get us this time. So spend down before the boss blind. Lesson noted. I'll do this and I'll skip the second part. Buy and use this. Probably skip this one. Unless something crazy shows up. This isn't crazy enough. And I do want this, but I think I can get it at the end because it's not providing any value yet, and we're going to spend down anyway. Okay, happy to get the discard. And I'll do it now because we have a good chance of getting the 20k in 1. This is one of the best ones we could have asked for. Also, I just realized skipping the second part of Constellation missed out on 0.1 malt, but it gave us 3 regular malt. Interesting. Don't know which one would have been better. Probably the malter. Also, I think we just got another 0 luck card trigger. Hermit gives us $20 for sure, but Lucky could give us $20 later. We're due. No, we just get the 20. No flushes, so I'll go for straight. Our Constellation's getting good. Here's our opportunity for some luck. Also, I gotta keep in mind, I have the opportunity to discard a royal flush at some point for the achievement. And I'm thinking maybe I should try to get that while we're not hurting for trying to win. So discard like this to be a little crazy, hoping for a spade queen. Alright, at this point, I'd rather not go too crazy. 3 lucky cards. It's too hard to pass up. We'll get it someday. Oh, no triggers again. Glass card makes its return. I feel like there's a... it's more likely that undiscovered jokers show up in the shops. Is it just me? Skip this one. Or a polychrome 9. No, we skip. Can't guarantee we'll get the polychrome 9. And now we spend down. Nope. Yes. And we lose $7. That's okay. I honestly don't really want the money now, but 5 lucky cards in one hand is kind of funny. I don't think I've ever played that. And none of them triggered again. Well, I'm glad I'm playing safe because I'm not... Luck wouldn't have been on my side for this run, that's for sure. Go for the malt, but let's see what the blind is. Base chips and malt halved. It's fine. And then I think... Sell value to every joker and consumable card. Interesting. But not interesting enough. We just play it out. No lucky cards again. Or this time. But we're doing fine. I mean, that's one hand is 45k with no lucky cards. I think we're good to win this one. Double Celestial Pack purchase. Straight flushes can be my trump card. Still no flushes. Alright, go next. Make some money. Our interest voucher is not doing anything. I'm well aware. Oh my god, our first lucky card trigger. When I go back and look at the edit and make sure that I haven't gotten one trigger yet, I'm gonna figure out how unlikely that's been. I mean, we just keep buying them, even though we're poor. What's our Supernova malt looking like? 21. Pretty good. Almost a straight flush again. I guess I'll play it like this. And we should get there in the next hand. Especially this way. Going good. Go back in time? There's no reason to. Just keep stacking it up. Incredible. What's the boss blind? As long as it's nothing crazy. One card to always be selected. That's completely fine. So we just speed through now. Another trigger, yes! Our streak was broken. And with one trigger, we're actually getting to 100k in one. Sure, I'll turn 2 spades into, or 2 hearts into spades this time, even though that I already talked about how I hate doing that. Okay. I think we can maybe look for the royal flush discard. Okay, maybe not. We're not getting our 10s or our aces. Could play flush 5 or flush house. It's better than our regular flush, but we're also missing out on 20-something malt from Supernova if we do this. So no, I'm not going to. I'd rather just get money. Nope, never getting money ever. I'm glad I've been taking the hermit cards. It's still a good run, though. I'm happy about how this is going. It's just really funny how few lucky cards are triggered. Yay, more spades. But why would I do that, honestly? No, thank you. Red card needs some love every now and then, too, still. Okay, ace with all the fixins. $20 right at the end. This is the best day of my life. And it was a good one. I mean, whenever you go into a checkered deck run, you know it's going to be pretty easy as long as the boss blinds don't mess you up. 27 flushes later, here we are. Pretty simple run, pretty basic. And pretty infuriating with the lucky cards, but still fun. If all of them would have triggered more often, maybe I could have gotten $400. Next time. Bye-bye.